Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to share with you how to do a three tie flower pot. Here is my inspiration that was made by Barb, one of my teammates. I call her the beaver. Boom. Voila. So I did the card front using the suite from Free as a Bird, and I will have all dimension measurement on my blog. This is the same print here if you're wondering, and I just cut that in half. So I will have everything. One thing that I want to point out, it's the center. That's all from the paper. I just took one of the piece and cut in the center here, and I used that bird there. So that came from this here. So I couldn't pass the whole sheet in my die cut machine, so I just cut. So you can decide which bird, or if you want to do stamp something. I wanted to use the designer series paper. So now we got a piece of cardstock that measure 5 1/4 by 8. On the 8th side, you're going to put that in the center at 4, and you're going to score that in the center. Now, you're going to flip this at 1 inch. Oops. The center needs to be on this way here. So your center, it's right there. You're going to put this at 1 inch, and your first cut in the center here need to be 1 1/2. So 1 1/2 in the center. So bring that at 4. So you're going to go 3/4, 3/4. So that means you're going to go at, on this side here, it's going to be 5 1/4 all the way to 4 1/4. And I will have a template on my blog to show you where to cut and so on. Now you're going to lift this up here, and you're going to go at 2 1/4. Bring this at 2 1/4. Again, you want to put that in the center. Now we need 2 inch. So that's easy. 1 inch on each side. So you're going to go to 5. So 5 to 3. So 5 to 3. Lift this up, and then we're going to go at 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Bring that back in the center. Now our opening need to be 2 1/2. So it's going to be 1 1/4 on each side of the 4. So you're going to go at 4 3/4 all the way to 3 1/4 there. Et voila. Now lift this up. Now we have to score. I find the easiest way to score, it's take a foam or your paper piercer, put that there. Use a ruler, and now from the top here, you start at the score, not the score, but the first cut. So start at the first cut. Where it start cutting there, you're going to bring your stylus, put that right at the edge and right at the next cut. And you're going to score that here. Flip this around, and at your end of your cut to the next one there, just a little bit above, score that. So I don't know if you see, you get a V there. We're going to do that with all 3 cuts. So now I go at the end of the cut, right at the edge there, and then flip this around, and again there, and then there. And then the last but not least, at the end to the center. And sometimes the camera gets in the way. Here we go. And then over here to there. Et voila. Okay, now, I don't know how much you can see on the camera. You get a V, you get a V, you get a V. The inside need to pop up, and your score that you did need to like go in. So what you're going to do, this going to go up, and then I find the easiest way is just put my finger there and start poking this here, and then, oops, you can put your finger in the back. You see the score line, squeeze, and then you see your score line and squeeze. So now you get kind of a, I call it a duck face. Wah, wah. See? Now you're going to do the same thing with the next one. I like to put my finger, like I said, that guy very easy, and over here. Now again, you get another little duck bead there. Oops. Squeeze that. Here we go. And now the next one. Again, I like to put my fingers in there so it's really reinforced. Not reinforced, but guide. Now you should have, it looked like a Christmas tree, right? Yeah. See, it is a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, y'all. Okay, put this down. Make sure it's straight. Sometimes you're not all the way straight, but it's easy. Line that up and reinforce this. And do it on both sides. It's very important when you do any type of interactive card or pop-up and so on that you really reinforce those cards. And voila, you get your 3-tier. Now, for the stamping, what I done, let me do it on the other side because I'm going to use this for my pattern. So what I done, oops, let's put that this way. I use a piece of, you want to use a piece of copy paper or post-it note. What I done, I put it right where it's cut there, put that there, and then I use the greenery or the vine from First Frost. So really I'm using 3 stamps just because I was stamp happy today. So Free as a Bird, it's my little flower. First Frost for this, the flower were too big in this, so I'm using the little flower in this. This was not enough for me. I wanted more, something tall. And then Butterfly Wishes, I'm going to use the Birthday Wishes and the little butterfly. So really I'm using 3 stamps. This is stamped with Old Olive, and what I done, I put it right at the line, and then I stamp, stamp, stamp. And then I went below here, and again stamp, and I tried to stay in my line, and then some of them I went more and stamp off. So when all this was done, the magic of the camera, we get this here. See, we get this. Now it's to build. Well, like I said, I pre-done all those flowers, and this is all Stampin' Memento ink and color with the blends. I use Fleur de Flamingo for the pink and Daffodil Delight for the yellow. And then I stamp those from the First Frost. And if you see, I got different length, right? Let me share with you what I done for the length. So here was a good place to cut, so I would have cut that right there. So that gives me another piece. So that was cut as one. This, see, when it's all trimmed, and also this one, if I wanted a short one, this one was another one. So some of them I did 2 in a string, or some of them I did 3 in a string. And when I cut that, I was not too careful. It's leaves, so you can give them character. So I done that. I don't know if I got enough, but you want to build this before you put in your before you glue it in your card. Now for the butterfly, I use the Butterfly Wishes. It matched with the duet, the Butterfly Duet. That matched perfectly. One thing that I was like, for me, you can keep it this way. It's all personal choice. For me, for this card, I was finding it was too much white on my butterfly. So what I done, I just came with my snip and just give him a little trim there. You see, I move the butterfly. I don't move the scissors. Even if you cut partial of the design, that's okay. I rather have the close-up of the butterfly than the white, because the way that I plan to put my butterfly, it's to have a little bit of character with it on the flowers, and I figured that if I get too much white, it's going to cover too much of the flowers. So here we go. So now let's fast forward to building this. One thing you have to be very careful when you're going to build this, you have to be very careful not to have loose glue, because what's going to happen if you get some glue that it's exposed, when you put it, I'm looking for my card base. This is ridiculous. All video that I've been doing lately, I swear I got a ghost in my room that just moved my stuff. So if you got loose glue, what happened when you're going to glue this, and when you close it, if it's loose glue, when it's closed, it's going to stay shut in. So you want to be careful. So I'm going to start with this little piece here, and I'm going to use my Tombow glue that I have in, oh, do I still have some? Yes. In my fine tip pen here. This was fine tip glue, but now it become Tombow. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit there, very, very little, and I'm going to mount this over here. You want to hold it a bit. Now I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to put this here. And you can put as many as you want, as little as you want. It's no right and wrong to this. The thing is, you want to make sure that you don't have any glue exposed. Now you're going to see, I'm going to take one of the right in the front here, because the way I want to build it, I'm going to put this one right in the back here. Oh, I'd rather have it this way though. Well, it's going to be okay. Going to put that right there, as long as you don't have no glue showing. Now I'm going to take a pink one. So I'm going to, this is how I'm going to build my, make sure I don't have no glue. See, another one there. Now I'm going to take one of the yellow here, the little tiny one. I'm going to put that right here. Do I have glue there? Here we go. And then I'm going to put that right here. So you see, I'm going to build that, keep on building. One thing I want to bring to your attention, it's when you're going to be at the top here, you have to make sure that it don't pass the card base here, so it don't go longer. So make sure when you go here, I'm going to put that down, that it don't go at the top of that. And then I'm going to have my little flowers. This one, some of them I'm just using glue dots. Here we go. I'm going to put one right there. Here's a pink one. I'm going to put that like right here. So you see, I'm going to keep on building. See that all the finish, I'm going to keep on adding. And of course, I did the butterfly, so I'm going to use one of the butterfly. And here you see I get the glue dots there. Very important that no glue, it's exposed. And I'm going to put that right here. So now you get a clue on how this is going to be lovely when it's all done. Oops. So let me make sure. Here we go. So when you open it up, boom. And I'm going to put my happy birthday there. So thank you so much, Barb, for sharing this. So now I can share with you all. And I will have this here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mark on it. You know, this is 8 by 5 1/4. This is at 4 inch. You're going to score at 4 inch. And there to there, that was 1 inch. And then to here, that's was 2 1/4. Yeah, 2 1/4 that was, and then to this one that was 3 3/4. And I will make the measurement that's are there too, and I will take a picture of that and put it on my blog. So just visit my blog below, you get the direct link. Thank you so much, my friend, and you have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.